All right, a special edition tonight of our... I want to clarify something first. Bradenton Christian won 14-7 over Lakeland Christian. I had that wrong, and I don't want to get that wrong for our boys up at Bradenton Christian. Great job tonight. A special edition tonight for our Football Friday night lineup. Not only is South Florida a semi-local team here, but they have 3 former Suncoast High School football stars now starring for them. They took on number 5 West Virginia tonight at the Ray J. And what a game it was. The Bulls were pumped. The running of the Bulls, there it is. Everybody loves that. It's not Pamplona, it's the Ray J, baby. Here they come. A national audience, and they were fired up. First USF possession, first play. Mike Ford takes it, breaks it outside. He goes for 16 yards. He's built Ford tough, baby. Look at that. Nice stiff arm. He's a big boy, and he's fast to boot. Now, 36 yards on the Bulls' first play, or 36 yards, I'm sorry. Now, Riverview alum Amari Jackson going to make the grab for 7 yards, stretching close to the first down, but later on the drive, his cousin Ford losing the rock. And it was a mistake-filled game. And there's Ford. Oh, he gets popped, and he fumbles. West Virginia recovers, and that's kind of how the first half went. It was handoff, fumble, handoff, fumble, handoff, fumble, throw an interception. It was a little wacky, and we're still in the first, still scoreless, when Matt Grothe throws his first interception of the season. Neither of these quarterbacks, Pat White or Grothe, coming in, had thrown an interception all year, but the D would pick them up. And we saw Ben Moffitt with an interception last week against North Carolina, and here Pat White gets hit as he's throwing and throws it right to Moffitt, and Moffitt's going to the house, baby! Yes, sirree. He would not be denied. He got cut off last week against North Carolina, couldn't score. Tonight he scores, and the Bulls were up 7-0, and his teammates are all over him, and they are about to shock the world. And Grothe scrambling. He gets away unbelievably. And who does he find? Carlton Mitchell, 56 yards and a touchdown. He stayed in bounds. They checked it out, and he was in bounds. What a play. And it's 14-0 Bulls. And West Virginia is struggling. Tough times for West Virginia continuing. Pat White scrambling. He gets outside. There he goes. But watch this late hit coming in. Not a late hit. Legal, but he got hit in the thigh. He had a Charlie horse, a helmet to the thigh, picks up the first down, but he would be out of the game, and that was key. You see him limping away. USF not done scoring. First possession, third quarter. Let's go end zone one more time. 20 yards, and the Bulls are in. They had a 21-3 lead, and they went on to win 21-17. So what a day for South Florida Bulls. The number 18 Bulls upset West Virginia. They beat them 2 years in a row now, and who knows where they'll end up. I figure around number 12, number 10, possibly. West Virginia, BCS championship hopes again dashed by South Florida. Now, the Venice Indians are putting together quite a season, under new head coach John Peacock, a former ABC 7 athlete of the week from Cardinal Mooney, I might add. They took on Golden Gate out of Naples tonight in Venice. Venice 2006. Baseball state champs get their rings. We saw Sarasota get theirs last week. But Venice is going to get theirs tonight, and congratulations to them, and what a run they had as well. It was so fun to cover that. ABC 7 was there at the baseball championship. The whole time, you maybe remember. Now, running back, James Laurie. Oh, look at that move, and then he spins out of the tackle. He's just running people over. He's spinning out of tackles. What a run by Mr. Inside for Venice, because they got Mr. Inside, Mr. Outside, and then Laurie going to take another handoff, and he breaks it outside this time, and he too is going to the house. Pay dirt. Laurie, man, that guy's they just have so much talent on that Venice team. 7-0 they lead. Now quarterback from Golden Gate. He takes it himself. He got flushed out of the pocket, but that was not good for the Indians because he took it into the end zone. And, they're going now. Spano back to pass, and he airs it out. Oh, a one-handed catch by Mr. Woods, his wide receiver. Beautiful catch, and that's going to set up a score for Golden Gate. The Titans, a field goal, like a 45-yard field goal, and Golden Gate wins it 19-14 over Venice. Now the Port Charlotte Pirates home tonight to take on Lemon Bay in an ABC Sky 7 game. You saw the aerial view from the Sky 7 copter. And Port Charlotte kicks it off, but then Lemon Bay just kicks it around, and they had trouble holding on to the ball tonight, and then they back to pass. Lemon Bay is, after they got the ball back, but who is there? Nick Roger there to intercept it. And that's kind of the way it went for Lemon Bay tonight. Quarterback Sammy Thurston of Port Charlotte. On the option, he dishes it out to Damon Mayers, who gets some yardage to set up this sweep by Joe Bennett. Way to go, Joe, for the Port Charlotte Pirates, and they win their first home game for Dave Hopper. Congratulations, Coach Hopper. Right or wrong, baby? Now, the award-winning Leah Sicano joins us. Well, she's not here, but the game of the week again, a little flashback. And we'll take it out to Sarasota Field, and there's Coach Perkins ready to go. This is a battle. Sarasota Manatee. Manatee's undefeated. And Breon Carnes gets sacked for the safety. So Sarasota, known for their offense, and they're showing a little defense there. And there they go. And then they hand off. They pump Rudy Joseph into the end zone. 9-0, Sarasota. Woohoo! But Manatee Carnes keeps it himself, running to daylight, 64 yards. Look at him go. There he goes. Beautiful job, Breon, because like I said, they have so many weapons. They can score from anywhere on the field. And then a touchdown right there. And they are up 14-9, Manatee, with 52 seconds left in the half. Carlton Wilkerson, a 14-yard. They go up 21-9. It came down to the wire. It was an unbelievable game. Casey brought his team back from 28-14, but they failed on a last-second play to get into the end zone, and Manatee wins it by a score of 28-23. All right, everybody, thanks again for joining us for another Football Friday night. It was great action. We'll see you next week also, next Friday night. And don't forget this weekend, college and NFL scores and highlights from Ben Kaplan all weekend long. Have a great night, everybody. Hello, everybody, and welcome again to Football Friday Night. And this is now week number 6, and tonight, what a night. I think they made a song about that. Sure, it was 1963. It was a special time for me. And it was a very special night because 2 reasons. One, Cardinal Mooney inducting legendary head coach Mike Dowling into their Hall of Fame. The other is that the Charlotte Tarpons played their first game in their newly rebuilt Fishbowl. But first, Ben Kaplan joins me to tell us about the Cardinal Mooney game and the big festivities. Ben?
All right, Don, I think we should start calling you Jukebox because of all the musical references. Thanks, man. Actually, it was a great time tonight at Cardinal Mooney. Of course, Mike Dowling for all the service he put in, becoming the 2nd Cougar ever to be inducted into the school's Hall of Fame.
For 30 years, just a great time. Every day was out to the football field, working to get better, playing the games, having a great time.
So that was Mike Dowling. One of his supporters, Dig Vitale, checking out the game, and the Cougars came out growling. A lot of focus in this one on Frostproof running back Carlton Thomas. Mooney's Stevie Iruli, a heck of a back himself, 115 yards on the game. Later on the drive, Robbie Lyons, the sophomore playmaker at quarterback, the play fake. Then the truth to TJ Korzinski. That's from 10 yards out for 6. That made it 10-0 Mooney. Then the defense is going to step up. Mr. Everything and our reigning athlete of the week, Clayton Hazeltine, with a big interception. He was shaken up a bit, but was all right and stayed in the game. The Cougars are going to give it right back. Nickel Roby. This one-handed pick of Lyons, you won't see better interceptions back-to-back than the last couple ones. And that Carlton Thomas guy takes a direct snap and gets in for the score from 3 yards out. That puts the Dogs on the board. 10-7 is the score. Cardinal Mooney in the lead, but it wouldn't stay that way for long. Thomas making plays on offense, makes this play on defense. The pick 6. Bulldogs would miss the extra and take a 13-10 lead at the break. Then it was Mike Dowling time, one more time, recognized for his 189 wins. As we said earlier, only the 2nd Cougar inducted into the school's Hall of Fame. But it didn't get any better for the Cougars on the football field. Clayton Hazeltine hurting himself at the end of the 3rd quarter. A knee injury, or leg injury, excuse me, carried off. He would not return from this one. And Carlton Thomas, he stayed in the game the whole way. 70 yards. 27 carries for 249 yards on the night. 35-10.
I don't know if we're tired. I just, I think mentally we just got to be tougher. We got to be able to, we got to be able to take a momentum swing and not let it kill us. And then the momentum swung and it just got us. So.
Let me ask you, you guys still did a pretty good job.
Well, it was just a great experience. Cardinal Mooney's like a family. Over the years, all the guys and all the students have, just felt like my family, like my daughter and my son, and it's been very special, and it's been a lot of fun.
So it was kind of a bittersweet night for Cardinal Mooney Cougars fans, of course, celebratory in the mood that Coach Dowling was inducted into the school's Hall of Fame, but a tough loss to Frostproof, who the the Cougars had beaten 6 years in a row coming into this one. Don?
Thanks a lot, Ben, and congratulations again, Coach Dowling. He's been a big help to me since I've moved here. A great guy, and as I said earlier tonight, he's shaped and molded so many young men, and he's still working to get so many kids into college, and I know Josh Smithers will carry on that legacy in a wonderful way. Now, St. Stephen's continues to make strides in just its second season of football. They were 1-4 coming into today's game, but they had a huge 22-zip win last week against Foundation Academy. Now, Leah Secondo took the afternoon game in against Orlando Lutheran, and she filed this report.
Thanks very much, Don. Just moments before kickoff here at Turner Field, there was a torrential downpour, making for extremely difficult field conditions as St. Stephen's tried to go for their second win in a row. Despite the soggy conditions on homecoming at St. Stephen's, the Falcons were able to mix a pure balance of the pass and the run. Building an 8-0 lead, St. Stephen's did it with an impressive drive. 3rd and long, Alex Gleason to Sam Meir, and the lefty tosses it up to Alex Freeland. Touchdown Falcons, 14-0 by the intermission. St. Stephen's offense came flying out in the 3rd. Gleason, with this tenacious 19-yard run, sets up a 1st and goal for St. Stephen's. The very next play, Ryan Tuff wins the foot chase to the pylon for 6 more. Inside 40 seconds remaining when Orlando Lutheran finally finds the end zone, Casal Safrat makes a nifty grab for 6, the only point St. Stephen's stingy defense would give up on the afternoon.
We just wanted to play strong, come out strong. Just wanted to come back from last year's loss and win our homecoming game, and I think we did pretty good.
It was an all-day process. The field, when we got here this morning, had about 6 inches of water in some spots, and we were using tennis squeegees to get the water out and pumps, and it was interesting.